Welcome to our beginner's guide to playing chess. In this video, we'll cover the basics to get you started. Let's dive in. First, let's set up the chessboard. The board should be positioned so that each player has a white square on their right-hand side. The pieces are arranged as follows. The second row or rank is filled with pawns. The back row, from left to right, is arranged as rook, knight, bishop, queen, king, bishop, knight, rook. Remember, the queen always goes on her color. White pieces go on the first and second ranks, and black pieces on the 7th and 8th ranks. Now, let's talk about how each piece moves. First, the pawns. Pawns move forward 1 square, but capture diagonally. On their first move, they can move forward 2 squares. Knights move in an L shape, 2 squares in one direction, and then 1 square perpendicular. They can jump over other pieces. Bishops move diagonally across the board and can move as far as possible in any direction as long as it's diagonal. Rooks move horizontally or vertically any number of squares. Queens are the most powerful piece, moving horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Kings move 1 square in any direction. They have a special move called castling, which we'll discuss later. The objective of chess is to checkmate your opponent's king, meaning the king is in a position to be captured and cannot escape. A few key rules. You cannot make a move that puts your own king in check, and castling can only be done if neither the king nor the rook has moved and there are no pieces between them. In the opening, control the center of the board with your pawns and pieces. Develop your knights and bishops early and try to castle your king to safety. A common opening move is moving the pawn in front of your king or queen 2 squares forward like this. In the middle game, focus on developing your pieces and looking for tactical opportunities like forks, pins, and skewers. A fork is when one piece attacks 2 or more of your opponent's pieces at once. A pin is when a piece cannot move without exposing a more valuable piece behind it. A skewer is like a pin but in reverse, targeting a valuable piece first. In the endgame, with fewer pieces on the board, king activity becomes crucial. Use your king to support your remaining pieces and try to promote your pawns to queens. Here's an example of a basic checkmate pattern. Use your queen and king together to force the opposing king to the edge of the board. That's a brief guide to playing chess. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn from them. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chess tips and tutorials. Happy playing!